So, final thoughts after playing that for how long have I been streaming? 3 hours? That's not right. What time did I start? I started around 1. It's like 5 now. I started around 1. I've been playing for about 4 hours. I played this for about 4 hours. I played X Defiant for 6 hours during that beta test. Um and I'm not gonna lie. Despite what my expectations were, I had a lot more fun with this than I did with X Defiant. Um, I think the SBMM still bad. It's still bad, and it still might be the biggest determining factor of like why I don't actually end up buying COD. But here's the funny thing: like I played this for like 4 hours, and I'm hopping off or here in a moment, and when I get off, I'm like I kind of want to play this more. I want to play MW3 more, and I wanted to play X Defiant more, but I didn't want to near as badly. Like, when I logged off X Defiant for the night, I was like, okay, that was fun. It was a fun little experiment. Let's move on. I'll play. I'll play it on full release and hope it's better. But dude, this game, what it gets right, movement feels really freaking good. It feels really good on this, and more importantly than that to me, um, shooting feels good, dude. The fucking the gunplay, night and day difference. Like X Defiant did not have the gunplay for me. This game just it hits different with its gunplay. I don't know what else to say. Like past that, that's just really where COD is winning out for me. This beta feels really good. And to be fair, like server stability wise, I think they felt about equal. I think they felt about equal server stability wise. I had a hitch or two here and there. That ground war mode is whatever. The ground war is not my thing, but that's fine. But I don't know, man. Like I enjoyed X Defiant, and I think it'll be good. And I think not having SBMM will be really good. I really want a shooter that doesn't have SBMM in casual, and that'll be the main thing that'll make me hesitate to buy MW3. Is the fact that it's still gonna have SBMM. I felt it in the beta. I'm still going up against really sweaty people all the time. I am very close to always having a 1.0 KD. All the matches are tight. There's no leeway. There's no room for it. It's just a sweat fest every match. But your gameplay's got to be good, and I really after playing this for like 4 hours, this gameplay is just better, man. This gameplay just feels better. God, shooting feels really good on this, and I'm playing on controller. I'm not even playing on mouse and keyboard like I'm used to for shooters. But yeah, this is shooting just feels good, and that honestly might win out. X Defiant was fun. It has some fun ideas. SBMM, no SBMM in casual, fucking fantastic. That's great. Please keep that. Call of Duty, take notes. But it's losing in the shooting department, man. I sat here and I played for 4 hours, and I want to play more. Like I legitimately I want to play more. If my thumbs weren't killing me from using the PlayStation controller that I don't like. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything crazy like Call of Duty's back or anything like that. I think Call of Duty's always been here, and it will always be here until something crazy happens. That being said, this game feels better to me. It feels better to play than X Defiant did. And I know I'm not the only one who kind of felt like the X Defiant beta was a little rough. I know there was a lot of people. There was a few people in my comments, like in the comment section under one of the videos I made. They were like, this didn't feel good. Reddit was like, man, this doesn't feel great. And then there were some people who disagreed and was like, yeah, no, this X Defiant feels great. What are you guys saying? I'm definitely in the former camp rather than the latter. Like, it was good, it was fun, but it didn't feel right. Just something about it. The gun, like, that's it. This is just the gunplay. The gunplay just did not feel as good. This game's gunplay, oh man, oh man, they just feel good to use, dude. They just feel good to use. All the weapons. Even the sniper, even as slow as the sniper was, and as much as I didn't like it, even that, I still sat there and was like, man, this feels pretty good. Like, this feels better than any of the snipers I used on X Defiant. X Defiant just felt clunky. Just kind of felt a little rough around the edges. Needs some polish. And I'll play both. And I think there's a world. I think there's enough room in the gaming world for both. In fact, I think we need X Defiant. I think Call of Duty needs to have a direct competitor. Some like a competitor that's just directly like trying to pull from their market. They need someone to be better than. And who knows, maybe eventually this will be enough to finally convince, the COD, and it won't. This is me wishful thinking, but maybe this will finally be enough to convince them that, hey, maybe we shouldn't crowd our games with, or fill our games with SBMM and casual. Maybe we should tone it back a little bit. Maybe we should remove it entirely. Wouldn't that be something? Maybe we should keep it in ranked. That would be nice. That'd be really nice. Yeah. Beta first impressions. Call of Duty, man. It feels good. This game feels really good. And I'm almost annoyed that I have to say that, because I've been a staunch Call of Duty hater since Cold War released. I was like, this doesn't feel good. This is not right. SBMM is killing the experience, and the games are only subpar to begin with. Dude, this game just feels good to play. And I don't know what to say past that. This just feels really, really, really good to play. Yeah. Final thoughts. I think X Defiant has a lot to work on. And I think they can do well, and I think they could fix some of the problems. I think they can make the gunplay feel better. They can make it feel more satisfying, and they can make it feel smoother. Because something about the gunplay, man. Something about it just didn't feel right. Movement felt fine. Gunplay, something's amiss. Something's afoot there, and I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know which part is killing it for me. But there is something there, and I'm like, man, this doesn't feel good. And then I go in here and I boot up this Call of Duty beta. And I'm sitting here like, man, SBMM, it sucks, but this game just feels better to play. This game just feels so much better to play. This player experience is better on here. But we'll see. We will have to see. That'll be a question for, because I think X Defiant comes out on the 17th of this month of October. 17th of October. If the rumors are to be believed. I don't think that's been officially announced, but I think it's like been officially unofficially announced. Sort of. So I think we kind of have that date sort of locked in. And then the new COD comes out on November 10th, like 2 or 3 weeks later. And this might be the first time I buy one in a couple of years. Because I thought it got pushed back to the 28th. I did not see that. If that's the case, I did not see that. That might be the case. I've been trying to keep up with it, but if there was new shit that there are new stuff that got pushed out, we'll just have to see. I don't know if I don't know if they officially announced it or not. Yeah, one way or the other, X Defiant hopefully theoretically comes out at the end of this month, and COD comes out in the beginning of next month. And they'll be directly competing with each other, sort of. Leaked date is the 28th. Okay. And they'll be sort of directly competing with each other. And I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to blow $70 on this game, but I don't know. If X Defiant doesn't cut it for me, I just might. Because this game just feels good to play. It just feels so fucking good to play.